Welcome to Tower Braintree. This is our third annual Autumn Festival. And if you're hungry, we hope that you can get some food first, right?
Definitely, yes. So let's welcome Tomac as our MC, so he can bring us up to the main line to start the party.
Okay, welcome everyone to the August Moon Festival 2025. We're excited to have this event today, right? And a little bit about, actually, have you introduced yourself yet?
Oh, my name is Song, and
Tom, I'm Tom. Most people know me as Uncle Tom. You don't have to call me that. Pretty young. I wanted to talk about August Moon, like a little bit about that first, right? So the idea is that back then, when there was a harvest season, and successful harvest or not, families and friends gather from abroad and come together, and then they can enjoy the festivities of the fall, right? And then there are a lot of community and unity as a part of that. And August Moon obviously has a moon cake too, as well, that you will find out soon.
Sure，好，咁唔知大家記唔記得點解我哋要慶祝中秋節咧？咁因為中秋係已經我哋將我哋個田入邊個瓜果啊、菜啊，或者你哋個個農作物啊已經收成啦嘛。咁我哋而家咧就係慶祝大家可以咧就一家人咁樣坐埋一齊，可以睇下我哋今年嘅收成好。可以慶祝啦，咁當然啦，要同你嘅鄰居去分享下啦，係咪？咁就係我哋嘅中秋節嘅開始啦。咁好多時咧，就無論你喺遠方去出外做生意啊，出外去求學啊，你都會翻屋企去慶祝中秋節嘅。所以呢個係好大嘅節日對我哋華人嚟講，係咪？
Okay, let's start first event. We would like to introduce Nick, a member of the Rotary Club, to the stage to sing the national anthem.
Go ahead, Nick.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
just want to say thank you to our amazing sponsor, giving our sponsor a shout out. And before that, I want to introduce our current town councillor, Judy Flaherty, District 1, and then our town councillor, Meredith Baraka, District 5. And then we also had our student ambassador. Without them, we won't have all the activity out there. And all the tables that have been set up by them. Richard, you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Minhyu Lei, and I'm the student ambassador, so nice to meet you.
Hello everyone, I'm Irene Lin. I'm also one of the ASA co-presidents.
Thank you. We also have a couple of board members, which are Eddie Woods from East West Bank, manager in Quincy, and then we had Sammy who's working for the commercial loaning, and we have Han, who is also our secretary. They all weren't able to. So I just want to make sure that they've been working behind the scene. You'll probably see me around, but they're my support backbone, and of course my family. And we just want to take time to thank you, our sponsor, because without our sponsor, we won't be able to have our event this year. Our entire team is volunteer-based. All the fund that need to put together like this is all the sponsor, and East West is our diamond sponsor. They're always behind our back. And of course, we have also, that's our diamond, and also we had our platinum sponsor, which is a federal cabinet. They started from the first day that when we have this idea, and Jack's always say, "I be there." So we appreciate they always support our 3rd years. And also is a Ho Choi noodle. You probably, if you ever have Chinese food, you know Ho Choi Min Tong. He's always here for us. He said we were immigrant. We knew we were there, and we know the job that you guys doing is important for the new immigrants. So Ho Choi John's always supporting us. If you ever go supermarket, you'll find the noodle. And then we have Rockland Trust Banks always supporting us, and also Sammy was part of the board member. And I have to shout out for my husband, Eco Kitchen Supply, for doing everything behind there, from building this stage and helping me to move, 50 tables, 50 tents to his truck. So I can't sleep without not thanking him. And Elvington Banks. And from the sound system, of course, is always New Star that Michelin's always providing the sound system to support us. So, from the silver perspective, we have some Eastern Bank. Eastern Bank is a local bank that in the Granite Plaza. We have CEA, which is a Civic Education Alliance, who promoting civic engagement. We also, NT Development is a real estate development all around, all support one business at once. And also we have our shares camp. If anybody have kids between 10 to 14, this is the most popular camp. They are giving us 2 certificates this year. If you have kids between 10 and 14, this is the best leadership camp for the summer. Go to our front desk, put your name, address in there for a free drawing of summer camp, which means you don't have to log in at midnight to get a spot. So that's for our shares camp. And BCNC always support our program. BCNC is a big supporter for us in terms of Pablo gambling, mental health support perspective. And bell, we all know how important this bell is, right, our councillors? Without bell, we will not have electricity just like this. And without bell, we will never have had just 5 minutes out. I think 5 minutes the max I ever had living here for 20 years, our electricity. So that's our bell, our own local electricity company. And the last is Blue Hill, is cemetery. They are beautiful. They are always our supporter to the community too. So now I just want to turn over to our town councilor to have them to say some couple words.
Well, welcome to Braintree. If you have not been here before, I'm so glad that you got today to check us out. This fantastic event has been organized by the Chinese American Association of Braintree, and it is something that has enriched Braintree to an extent that I think is truly, truly admirable. It's not something that happens by just happenstance. It's a lot of work. And there's so much activity for you to participate in here. If you haven't checked out the food, there's so many delicacies for you to try. There's so many vendors for you to check out with interesting little wares and local businesses that you can learn about. So thank you for coming out, and I hope you enjoyed the day.
Thank you, Julia. My name's Meredith Barrica. I am the District 5 Town Councilor, and this is the middle and the heart of District 5 in Braintree. So thank you so much for choosing to spend your time here today. And I want to thank the Chinese American Association of Braintree for enriching our community through arts and culture and celebrating the rich diversity of Braintree. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you, CAAB.
Thank you. So let the party start again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
without
much.
your support, we cannot have this happen. We bring students, lots of them are Braintree residents, including, of course, Quincy, South Shore, some of our students from the North Shore from our Malden team as well. First we start off line. Straight leg kicking. First we have Eleanor doing one-hand cartwheels. Livy cartwheels. Tyler, hurricane kicks. Kobe, monkey roll forward. Cody at the Braintree High with hurricane and butterfly. And St. Nick with jumping Luigi kicks. Eleanor, back walkovers. Front flip, butterfly, and Kobe, reverse eyebrow, jumping. Front flip, and can't remember the name of that kick. Bounce! All right, look in the front. Next we bring our local managers, students. We bring Oscar and Lucy up. Let's see, hang, Nick.
Stop grabbing on the
Supporting them. Come on forward. Saving Ma, they're gonna be tested by their C-hangs and CJs. Good stances. Tang Sama, hill climbing horse dance. You can stand on it. Yeah. Yeah. Jaw Tang Sama, left leaning stance. So we have a lot of 師兄師姐 help out the little ones. So 嗰啲師妹啊 so they get to really interact and learn with each other. Yay! 啲板橋 Iron Bridge. They're gonna. Whoa! 啲板橋. Good job! Oh, yeah! Let's give it a hand of applause. Wow. Yay! Okay, we're gonna bring up the rest of the programming. 好眨眼喎，佢哋打功夫。Okay, next. Go, Tilly. We have Tilly with Walam. 1、2、3 exercises. 八亂捶 18 punch. We're gonna bring Lucy back. Lucy 再打16手 go forward, all the way forward. And go. Yeah, Lucy. Lucy, bóng. And nice job. Next we bring Kingsley up with stick. Đá quần nào. Yeah, Kingsley. And you watch. 每招都要有勁出嚟㗎，打棍。Power through the hit of the sticks. Kingsley's practiced very hard. We're very proud of his hard work. Everybody's hard work. Kingsley! Next we bring Sihing Kobe out. Kobe's been learning since 4 years old.
Hello.
我哋啲 students 成日都出嚟參加表演啊、比賽啊，就阿 Kobe 師兄係成日都有去比賽㗎，同埋贏獎㗎，好多我哋啲學生都好中意參加好多活動。 and competed in national lion dance competition. Won place top 3.我哋個派就係華南探腿北螳螂，所以你會見到招數咧係有螳螂手嘅。俾啲咪我。試咗啦你。Next we bring Braintree High freshman singing Mason.
Now a college student.
I don't know, I just messaged her.
Yeah, that kick was a 540 kick. Spinning 540 degrees. All right, see you next. Next, we're gonna bring out Sifu, Amy, one of us. Sifu Amy helps teach both at the Malden and Quincy School. Been doing Kung Fu since high school, and now working professional in computer for so many years. Still at it. This form is called Big Mantis. Dai Tong Long Sao. So you see a lot of mantis techniques. Sifu Amy. Okay, we're gonna bring out Tyler, seeing Tyler and seeing Cody together. Don't try this at home, kids and adults. They're gonna do sun tap. 2-person set. Okay, great job. And we're gonna bring everybody up to salute. Okay, thank you so much for having us. Thank you, Cap, for organizing such an awesome day. We're proud to be a part of the performance team today. With that, strike the pose. Up. Up. Ball and bow. Bow. And bow. Thank you. We're located right in Quincy too. If you want some information, we'll be happy to share. Thank you. Thank you.
好多謝啊 BCNC Boston Chinatown Neighborhood Communication， 因為好到我哋 CAAB 每一年前年嘅老人家免費嘅午餐咧，全部係經過 BCNC 嚟幫我哋街道嗰個行列同埋mental health issue 個行列嚟支持嘅，所以我今日就想介紹下 BCNC 其中一個負責人啊 Grace 啦，同埋 CA 嘅潘生。
多謝晒。
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Grace Su from BCNC. Thanks so much to Justine and CAAB for inviting us to talk a little bit today. And BCNC CEO Ben Hires unfortunately couldn't be here today, but he sends regards. And we are just very honored to be a partner to CAAB on the mental health first aid work that we've been collaborating on to increase access to increase mental health access, especially to the Chinese-speaking community. And I also want to say thank you so much for this partnership with CAAB on AAP Empowerment Project, funded through the Department of Public Health Office of Problem Gaming Services, to help enhance and increase awareness of related issues, as well as connecting Braintree residents and families to the resources to uplift their health and well-being. So we're just, thank you so much.
So, well, I would say I'm also part of the program. I'm Frank Kun from Civic Education Alliance, CEA. And today we are sharing the same goal. We try to help the community to understand about the damage that might cause from the problem gambling. But right now we want to take this opportunity to sing a song about gambling awareness. And I'm so glad that I have my partner, Lisa Tong. And also I have the Guangzhou歌舞團. Well, they're going to join us to support this idea, and we hope this idea can share with everyone. So thank you.
Congrats to CAAB on this wonderful event, and I hope you all have a fun time today.
老豆飲水嘛，老豆。啊，好啦好啦，有嘢起咗。阿媽咧，
叫齊，我向你斟茶認錯，求你原諒啊！
夫君，何以你向妻子斟茶認錯呢？
唉，我曾經向你承諾，從此遠離賭博，但係我受唔住誘惑，我又去賭錢。妻，我對唔住你咯。
既然知錯咁，以後就要戒賭啦。
知道。我嘅錢輸晒，難賭會令人變壞。撈亂晒，哎呀親友都喪失啊埋。
佢伴從前係富貴，皆因貪到累佢一世。
愛得我盡將啲生意也敗埋。 我見到包租婆要被行去對面街，
佢行錯路也不知該悔，越行越歪。
終歸乜都盡數輸清晒，係人叫差，一早話我壞，
食餐冇餐，中累啊到啲仔女啊也餓捱。
我仲晚晚想計仔要去翻本喂喂，以為係正乖，
次月啊睡得快，
做爛賭鬼，
真係冤孽債。我勸人人唔要戒，人人要戒。
望你哋下決心戒，幻覺苦海有安埋。難得到，確令人敗壞。望你哋齊齊戒到啦，多謝各位。
多謝各位嘅掌聲，多謝多謝。
多謝。
好笑萬重浪，熱血熱星紅日光。
soi mặt hồ trời thu giấc mơ chiên nào qua từng chùa buổi yêu thầm mong ngái cuộc đời này đôi khi thấy chán nên muốn được thanh tiên bay khắp nơi trên trời không còn là ngày mới ra sao đến ngày gió trời ta ở trên cao làn gió đưa bay bay là sao người bóng vui làm sao khi có trăng và
2月天杨柳最争艳，3月散来山青草漫漫，最美是人间4月的天，一江春水一如蓝。春色恼人那不得眠，只欲长满池塘花雪莲。真花儿开遍呢喃的眼，尘封的一树少年。长，扁担小，绑在板凳上。扁担宽，板凳长，扁担小，绑在板凳上。伦敦玛丽莲买了旗袍送妈妈，莫斯科的喷子鸡爱炸牛肉面疙瘩，各种颜色的皮肤，各种颜色的头发，嘴里面说的开始流行中国话。多少年回来英文发音合法，这几年问他们卷是不是都学评上去的变化？拼拼凑凑，拼拼凑，聪明的中国人好用的中国话。扁担宽，板凳长，扁担小在板凳上，板凳不让扁担绑在板凳上，板凳偏要绑在板凳上，板凳偏偏不让扁担绑在板凳上。到底扁担宽，板凳长，哥哥弟弟坡前坐，坡上我是一只鹅，坡下有着一条河。哥哥说宽的鹅，弟弟说白的鹅，鹅要过河，河要渡鹅，不知是那鹅如何是全世界都在学中国话，孔夫子的话越来越国际化，全世界都在讲中国话，我们说的话让世界都认真听话。年岁是那看得上风朗
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ